We have all the major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news. After Conor McGregor, GSP, and Daniel Cormier, now Joaquin Buckley has trolled Shavkat and challenged him to a fight. And there's an interesting reason why Buckley challenged Shavkat. You might remember the rumors about a match between Jack Della and Shavkat Rakhmonov at UFC 305, but recently Jack Della pulled out due to a gruesome injury. Seeing this, Buckley challenged Shavkat to a fight. Interestingly, Shavkat responded, "I thought your Conor call-out was delusional, but you've actually outdone yourself this time." Of course, Buckley didn't stay silent and trolled Shavkat in his reply.
Hey, Jack, I heard what happened to you, man. That's unfortunate. You got a ass. But listen, y'all want to see me fight again, right? I'm sure you do. Why don't we fight Shavkat Rakhmonov? That's a good one, ain't it? 18 wins, 8 knockouts, 10 subs. Y'all like that? Y'all said y'all want to see me get knocked out again. That's the perfect fighter to do it, ain't it? So listen, Shavkat, if you're ready in August, let's get that work.
MMA fans also reacted to this by saying, "Shavkat deserves to fight up in the rankings, not you, bud. I admire your balls, but I don't know if you beat him. He would make you look silly. Why don't you love yourself, brother? You really doing a speed run on how fast you can sabotage your own career? That's your future champ, brother. It's a good call out, way better than Conor. Hopefully you get this matchup done." With all that said, Shavkat beats you by however he wants. You have a better chance beating John Jones. At least call out fighters you have a chance against. Bro thinks he's a matchmaker. I like it. Though you don't at all deserve the fight, I think you do need to humbled again. And normally when you get humbled, it involves a nap, and I don't think, but I know Shavkat is the man for the job. Many of you might know that on Sunday, Mike Tyson suddenly fell ill while boarding a plane. Although he felt better by Monday, this incident affected his training. Because of this, Netflix announced that the boxing match between Tyson and Jake Paul, originally set for July 20th, would be postponed. Both Tyson and Paul agree it's fair for Tyson to fully recover and train properly. Tyson said he'll be back to full training soon and promised an amazing performance. Jake Paul supported the delay, saying he wants to face Tyson at his best. The fight will be rescheduled for later this year. Kayla Harrison has been practicing with Alex Pereira, and Alex shared some interesting clips of their training time.
Mais um.
2 pontos.
I don't want to hurt the little guy.
Falou que não queira machucar você.
Ó, trabalho. Chama.
It's hard to do her eye on him because his legs are so fucking long. So I was like, I better just do a Goshi.
Depois que vai, depois que foi, já era.
Até ele tem que off this off the floor. Aí ela vai te esticar aí, fica esperto. Ela, aí é forte aí, olha a mão aí, olha a mão. Não, pera aí, she's gonna stretch your arm, bro. Faz a gangorra pra subir. Olha o braço aí, velho. See, Kayla, they don't understand that my guy has Superman stuff level. Vai pegar. Ah!
Vamos lá, Gaston.
I was hoping today was going to be the day. God damn.
20 pounds later, I would have had him.
Agora, se tivesse 20 livramento, eu ia ter perdido.
Oh, shit.
Bora, vai.
1. No.
Não, põe o passo. Perna direita pra dentro primeiro. Perna direita pra dentro primeiro. Vai, não, pera. 1, 2. Isso. Agora vai, tá vendo?
Ah, depois vai
é
da
igual
esquerda.
O chute alto que você faz pisando pra frente, entendeu? Tu dá aquele passinho.
Ah.
Perna esquerda.
Make me this way. Make me this, yeah.
Aí, ó. Passo esquerdo, passo direito. Aí eu só levado. It's easy for him to run because it's just like the high speed.
Yeah.
Do not let him touch you here.
Sobe o joelho
Don't let him
pouco.
touch it or do let him.
Sobe o joelho pouco.
Open your knees there. Give your knees there.
Yeah.
See that? Because imagine somebody throw a hard kick on a knee. Almost the same way that you open for the Muay Thai kick, but you open and pull. Yes.
Ah, legal.
Good.
Boa. Ó, porra. Porra.
Very good. Now you have southway, pull a block from there, go back to the left and side. Side direto. Está cruzado. Pega e põe direto.
Conor McGregor recently voiced his support for Dustin Poirier, confidently predicting that Dustin would emerge victorious against Islam by knocking him down. Now Dustin reacts to this. Let's see what he said.
He wants to see you win by TKO. He's backed you to win by TKO. What was it like getting support from one of your biggest rivals?
Man, him.
Sean Strickland is gearing up for a big fight against Paulo Costa. Chael Sonnen thinks that recently he's been acting differently, and it's because Strickland is upset about losing his title and wants to win it back. Strickland is determined to fight for the championship again, and his upcoming bout against Costa is crucial for his chances. Sonnen also believes Costa is motivated, so their fight could be really intense.
I am very confident in telling you one of the reasons that Sean did not do media and did not overly go out of his way and do all of the stuff that he was expected to do and that he generally does is because he's upset about the spot. He wants to be fighting for the world championship. He wants to fight in Dricus du Plessis. He wants to still be world champion. He doesn't understand how the judges came to that conclusion in Canada in January of 2024 in the first place. And you've seen a lot of things from Sean Strickland. You've seen a hungry Sean and you've seen a funny Sean. You've never seen a mad Sean Strickland. Never. I've known him a long time. I've never seen a mad Sean Strickland. I don't know what to expect. I can't imagine that's going to be a good time for anybody. But Paulo Costa is also doing things different. Paulo Costa in his last match did not have the performance or the outcome that he wanted. So what do you do? What do, right? Definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect to get a different result. You go out and you do things different. Paulo Costa, I was just told this guy that he's at the PI training for this camp. Did you guys know that? That is massive news. Sean Strickland trains at the PI. Right, even though he represents Extreme Couture, Sean Strickland trains at the PI. Now they're gonna run into each other or run the conflict of running into each other? Or what is that about? Why did Paulo Costa come out here and who went with him? Sometimes that gets confusing for me too. I mean, I just don't understand. I would like answers. Like a guy will pack up and go somewhere else, but they'll bring his whole team. Wei Li, fine example. Wei Li left China, she went to Las Vegas, in fact, the PI. But she brought her team with her. So now I'm a little bit confused. Like, wait a minute, if you're training with the same people, why do it in a different location? And I don't have to understand it. Maybe there's a wonderful answer. I'm just sharing with you that it does confuse me. So I'm wondering that about Paulo Costa. Like, what kind of changes was he making? And sometimes it is environmental.
Javier Mendez doesn't think it's a good idea to have UFC lightweight champion Islam fight Illia Topuria right now. Topuria has become popular in the featherweight division and has big goals like becoming a 2-division champion, but Mendez thinks Topuria needs to do more in his own weight class before moving up to challenge someone like Islam. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Mendez said that another fighter, Arman, would be a better choice for Islam to face. Plus, Mendez explains that they wanted Islam to fight for a second belt, but the UFC didn't allow it. Right now, Islam's main focus is on his upcoming fight with Dustin for the UFC lightweight championship at UFC 302.